And so another episode of RWBY has coming out. I believe what they're trying to do with the series, because I actually found this a little bit interesting. Like I read some interesting like facts about this, and also as well I watched like the panel they did. Apparently that they actually do consider this anime, and yet there has been a lot of conflicts with like whether or not this is anime. A lot I've seen that like on 4chan and all that, and Reddit, and like a lot of people are very mixed on whether or not they do classify this as anime. And that's what like sparked up like an interest in that, is it just because it isn't Japanese? That doesn't mean it's like anime. Like, personally, like I think it's just anime inspired, but like it has an anime. It's very hard. I might even like do a discussion for that. But this episode of RWBY, like it was another slow episode, but just filled with character development, and we found out some interesting things about RWBY and her goal in like the series. Why does she want to become a huntress? Which was like interesting. I mean, it was them trying to like getting into the initiation. Like apparently that's starting the next day, and it was a little bit of comedy with like Yang there, and like Weiss was there back there, and like RWBY was like scared. I did like they had like little animation, little cloudy like punch scenes as well. They were actually amusing to see. Like they're trying some new little animation bits as well, not just the CGI that they're using. And I really like Blake a lot more now. She seems very interested, although she's like very quiet. She actually has a little bit tempted. She also does tell how she feels. She's just like there reading a book. She's like, yeah, you guys are weird. Do you mind like fucking off while I read this book? And it was interesting to see like RWBY saying, I really want to do this just because I want to make the world a better place. I want it to be like one of those heroes in fairy tales, and like see that. And I'm interested to see like more about these characters, especially Blake. Her When I saw her trailer back in the day, I really was interested in her the most. I think Blake and Weiss are the ones I want to see the most out of the characters, since I feel like they're the most interesting. I like Yang and I like RWBY a lot as well, but I don't know. We've already seen like RWBY fight, and I really just want to see like the rest of the girls. Like hopefully, what I think with next episode, it's going to be longer because of the fight sequence. I don't know if that was just because it was the start of the season. I don't even know how long this is going to be anyway. It might be 8 episodes, it might be 12. They might do that. Maybe they have like 12 episodes, and like they do with like Red versus Blue. I think they just only have like 12 episodes, like a normal series, and then they take a break for a while, and then they come back. But it really does depend whether or not RWBY does well for Rooster Teeth. So I mean, hopefully I do. I really do enjoy this animated series, and I've made mistakes with like the first couple episodes like that, getting characters in wrong, but I do have like high hopes for this series, and I do hope that it does well, and we get like the great build up action that we've seen from like the trailers, and it's just something new and refreshing to see in like an anime, like an actual non-Japanese studio is actually doing it. But overall, I enjoyed the episode. It was comedy based again, but not everything has to be all action packs hitting hard every episode. But again, only real complaint, I would like if they were like 10 minutes long all the time, but you can't get there's no such thing as perfect, so that's where it. But that's all from me. Everyone, so thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, it's RWBY Panda, sign out, and I'll see you next time, people.